Hello! If you are looking for a 30-minute magic circle workout that's going to target your glutes and your abs, you've arrived. This workout is going to work your entire body though. We love to strengthen everything from the center on out. We will be using a magic circle. If you don't have one, we've got a link below so you can join us on the next round. I'm Lesley Logan. I've been teaching Pilates since 2008. Yep, that's over 14 years at this point. I'm so excited to get this workout in your body. We have lots of reformer, mat, tower, one and chair workouts here on this channel, but this is your magic circle workout, and I'm excited to get you moving. If you have any questions, comments, wonders, or worries during this workout, put them in the comments below. I will talk about them in my next live every Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you never miss one of our workouts, our tutorials, or our tips.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
All right, we're gonna get started with the magic circle. I promise that we will we'll have time without the magic circle as well, because it's important for you to see how your glutes and abs are working without the prop. So we won't torture you with the circle the whole 30 minutes, but you'll start with the ankle on top of the circle. So I love to do this to wake up what I call your thas. It's where your thigh meets your booty, and you push down into the circle and you lift up. And it's not about trying to break the circle. You want to feel like I've got my hand here where my thigh meets my booty, and I'm just going to push down from my thigh, not my knee, so I can get this area to turn on. Because whether or not you feel like you have this connection, these muscles do exist in your body, and these are the muscles that we need to turn on in every Pilates workout without the magic circle, so we can stay out of those hip flexors. Not that we're not going to use them, but just so they're not burning and freaking out. Let's do 2 more. And then go ahead and come all the way up and switch your legs. So ankle goes on top and we go down and up. So some people like to do it with their feet. I personally like to sit up. It's just another sit up, right? So may as well get it in. And we press. And again, it's tempting to try to jam your knee down to do this. It's not about breaking the circle. Just feel the hamstring and glute turn on. This will lift your booty, I promise you. Promise you, I've managed to keep mine up 40 years now. All right, we'll do a couple more. And then come all the way up. Now place both ankles. So move the circle to the center of your mat. Place both ankles. And I like to just do this to kind of teach us how we stretch both legs away. So squeeze the back of your legs to move the circle down and up. 2 more. So it's not like the burden of doing like tons of squats, but you can feel how like it's way more engaging. It's getting a lot deeper muscles, not just our big ones. And then go ahead and come all the way up. Now, we've got the back of our legs turned on. Let's place a circle between our ankles. You can place your hands underneath your hips here, especially if you've got anything on with your lower back or behind your head. It makes it harder. Curl your head and chest up. Hello, abs. Push the legs out and in. So you're just going to do 10 of these. And the legs are not falling into us. Our abdominals are helping us pull those legs in. And then those glutes we just turned on are supporting those legs as they go out. The chest stays up for 10 of these. If your chest keeps dropping down, you're losing your abs. Yeah? Last one. And bend it in. All right. Place the circle off to the side just for a moment. Take your legs long on the mat. Squeeze them tight together. And then feel like you're pushing your heels down into an imaginary circle. Arms come up. Lift the head and chest up. Pump your arms for your 100 here. So using the arms to try to destabilize your abdominals. Your abdominals are help holding you up. You've got obliques working here. And then those heels are digging down so that we actually can keep our outer hips and our glutes on. Sometimes when we lift our legs up, if you're not used to keeping those hips working, it can go and can take it out of the glutes here. So I'm keeping this in the glutes by having our legs stay down. 2 more cycles of breathing. And rest. Grab the circle. Roll on up. Place your feet inside the circle. Make sure your circle is like a Saturn ring. Flex those ankles. So I have a strap on my mat. If you don't, this particular version with the magic circle can make the roll-ups way more accessible. So arms go up to the sky, push the circle apart. When you push the circle apart from your thighs, you'll feel your glutes turn on. Press out on the circle on the hardest part as you round forward, and the pulses are little crunches. 1, 2, 3. How nice of Joe Pilates to give us these little pulses to help us work our abdominals a little bit more. And again, roll down and pulse 1, 2, 3. You want to make this more abdominal workout. Then what you do is you keep your arms by your ears. So as your head and chest come up, your arms stay by your ears. That makes your upper body heavier. Your abdominals have to work more. And on the way down, your arms stay up by your ears, and you have to resist that. Let's do 2 more together. So outer hips are working. Abdominals are working. Last one. Ooh, little shakes on the bottom. I love that. I do. I love it. Not that it means anything more or less if you have them or you don't. Okay, so sit on up again. We will take the circle underneath that ankle one more time, and you will take your arms down by your side, or if you have handles, you can use the handles, and then the leg goes up to the sky. So here's the deal. If you have hip clicks, that means your glute's off. So you want to take your leg lower and keep it in a range where you can work your glute. I'm going to push down into this magic circle as my other leg does these circles only as big as I can keep my glute holding on. So I'm circling more like an oval, 5 circles across the body, and then I reverse. And the leg that's on the magic circle is trying to press down to the magic circle the whole time and not get pushed around or bumped around. Now your abdominals are still working. They're keeping your upper body from moving around. Go ahead and sit on up, switch the circle, and push down, find that glute. Other leg goes up. It should be a little easier on this second side because you've been pushing down into that magic circle. If you don't feel your abdominals engaged here, then there's a chance that they're off, right? And then I want to talk about it. Let's put it in the comments below because I do want to help you with it. It's not about bracing, right? But we do want to feel like they're engaged the whole time. It might be a breath situation. You might have to watch my breath work video. Okay, come all the way up. So I know I promised that we do some exercise without the magic circle. We're not there yet. We're still warming up the glutes. So put the circle around your knees and then heels together, toes apart. Let's do 3 here, just pushing out on the circle the whole time. That's going to get all this to turn on, okay? So once you know that you've got this rolling like a ball exercise down with your knees pushing out, then what I want you to do is put your elbows on your knees and then go back and up. And if your elbows come off your knees, it means we lost your abs. So the elbows have to push down onto the knees as we come up, and the knees have to push into the elbows as we go back. Last 2. Last one. Awesome. Okay. So take the circle off to the side just for a moment. We're going to do our ab series. I will bring the circle back in just a moment, but we're going to see if we can work our glutes and our abs without the prop, okay? So lift your head and chest up, pull your elbows wide, stretch one leg out. That leg that's out, can you turn that glute on? Pull on this leg, 1, 2, switch. So every time that leg goes out, see if you can get your glute to isometrically contract to support that leg while it's out there. Your head and chest is curled up, supporting you in this position the whole time. One more time each side. And bend your knees and go ahead and rest your head for a second. Double leg stretch. This is a really good challenge for your abdominals. So lift your head and chest up, heels together, toes apart. First, just reach your arms back by your ears and keep your chest up. Cool? Circle the arms around, pull it in. Do that again. So you know you can feel how your chest wants to drop down when your arms go back. It's got to stay up, so you got to use those abs. Now, add the legs. Arms and legs reach away, circle around and in. As those legs go out, the outer hips squeeze in so you can feel those glutes working. 2 more. Last one. Rest. Shake that out. Turn your head side to side. All right, legs go up to the sky. Big stretch of the legs here. We need to do that because we don't want to just only work the hamstrings. We got to stretch them too. Lift your head and chest up. Grab as high as you can on your ankle. Pull this leg in towards you with your upper back, but push your leg into your hands like it's a magic, like your hands are a magic circle, and pull, pull, switch. The leg that's free is pushing into an imaginary magic circle down there to work the glute, to hold the leg up, and then of course your abs have to hold you up. One more time each side. All right. Interlace those hands behind your head or place them underneath your hips to protect your lower back. Lift your head and chest up. Squeeze the legs together. Push those legs down and lift them up. Remember that magic circle we did at the beginning? Push into an imaginary magic circle to turn those glutes on. We have one more. All right. Now, for fun, because that's what this is going to be. It's going to be fun. You're going to put the circle on one knee. You're going to take the elbow, opposite elbow to the circle. Hands go behind your head, interlace them, push the knee and elbow into the circle and resist it open. And again, push, 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 and resist. and push, 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 and resist. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's deep. Those are some deep abdominals that get hit there. Awesome. Other side. And again, press, press. 5 more. Woo! All right, if you are loving this magic circle workout already, let me know below. Let me know if you want more. We like to do magic circle stuff over on our members only channel. It's amazing to play with. So place the circle around your feet. We're gonna do a couple spine stretch forwards here so you can feel the glutes. So hands go between the legs or just like above them. You're gonna push out in the circle and pulse 1, 2, 3, and you lift up. Okay, so you feel how your glutes are working as you sit on top of them. That's important because we're gonna take the circle away. I know, I'm gonna take it away. And then go ahead and open your legs a little wider, just about as wide as your mat, and put the circle up. And now, can you feel your glutes turn on? Yeah? Good. Now push into the circle as you round your upper body. So now we're using the circle to get our abs after it taught our outer hips and glutes how to work. So if when you're sitting, your hip flexors have a freak out moment, it just means that you need more glutes. And the magic circle is super fun, but we want to use it to teach our body what we need. And then we want to give our body the opportunity to do it on its own. One more time. Ooh, okay. So now place the circle to the side and just see, can you turn those glutes on and find your abs as you pulse 1, 2, 3? Oh yeah. If you can't yet, don't stress out about it. Let me know. I'll talk about it on a future live on a Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, because sometimes we just have to build up the connections. And sometimes it's like a little trick. You might be sitting too far back, or you might be trying to put your hands past your feet. Last one. Amazing. Okay, go ahead and put the soles of the feet together just for a moment, and then put your hands behind your head. Push your feet together. Feel your glutes turn on. Boom. Now twist and bend and come up. And twist and bend and come up. So a different way to work your glutes right here. And we're going to stretch out if your hip flexors had a little freak out if your inner thighs did. Last time each way. And you can feel like your elbows pushing down an imaginary magic circle. Yeah. Boom. All right. So flip onto your stomach. We can work our abs and our glutes without lying on our back. We can actually do it on our stomach too. So put the circle out in front of you. Put your hands on the circle. Now, if this bothers your shoulders, you don't have to do the hands on the circle. They can just be by your shoulders. You're going to reach your tailbone super long. Spin your inner thighs up. I get a lot of questions on what that means. It means internal rotation. Pigeon-toed of the thighs. Not the toes, but the thighs. And then push into the circle to lift the chest. Lower the chest to lift the circle. And again, push into the circle to lift the chest. Lower the chest to lift the circle. So if you are pushing your feet down, reaching your tailbone long, your hamstrings and glutes will fire just enough. Not so much that you dip into your lower back and they lift your legs, but just enough to engage everything equally and evenly. And then your abdominals have to lift up as you push in the circle. So it's almost like a button. You push into the circle, your abs lift. Doesn't mean they're not touching the ground, but that the energy of the muscles are lifting up. One more. Ooh, back body is working. All right, put the circle to the side. And now you get to test this out. So you're propped up here on your forearms, but your abs are working away from gravity. Yeah, so you're really pulling that up. And then you kick one heel towards your seat. That's that hamstring curl. That's a glute workout. You should feel your glute. And glute. If you don't, I want to know. Let me know. If you're an OPC member, you can send a video of yourself doing this, and I can actually look at your body and give you personal feedback on that. One more time each side. All right, come all the way down. We're going to work against gravity here. You can actually hold the magic circle behind your back. I'm going to be really honest. This is a little bit mean. Heel of your hands on the circle, so you're not wrapping your fingers. They're just long. Kick 3 times, so 3 hamstring curls, hello glutes. Then reach the circle up. Oh my God, hello triceps. And come down and kick 1, 2, 3, reach. If you're like, Lesley, that was really mean. Take your hands behind your back, kick 3 times so you get that glute work. And then when your legs come down, the abdominals have to work away from gravity as you lift your chest. So we're not letting those abs go. Kick 3 times. our core, our whole center is working. And rest. Sit back, head towards your knees, around your spine. You work your abs away from gravity here. Awesome. Okay, thigh stretch. This is a glute workout. Glutes all the way. So knees work towards each other even though they're apart. Arms are up. As you lower the arms down, your chest stays open. We're not back bending, so the abs are working to hold us in a straight line, and then our glutes support us as we lean back. Lower the arms, lean, and lift. And again, lower the arms, lean, and lift. One more time. Woo, you should feel all of that. Okay, let's work those glutes and our abs in an advanced version of the roll-up. That's what I like to call the neck pull. It's not the same, but it is. So the circle goes back around your feet. Again, if you don't have a strap, this is a really good way. If you have a strap, you can use the strap just like a magic circle. And then your hands go behind your head. So we're gonna make our upper body heavier by having our hands behind our head. Push your head into your hands. So our abs have to work harder to sit on up over those legs. Push out in the circle from your glutes. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Sit tall. And then pull the waist back, back, back. Tap down, up and over, and pulse 1, 2, 3. Sit on up, and then pull the waist back, back, back. Last one, holy moly, and pulse 1, 2, 3. Sit on up, and then pull the waist all the way back. Woo, okay. Hello, glutes. Now, let's just do a shoulder bridge without a prop for just a second. I just want you to test and see if you can access your glutes without it. So arms down by your side, roll those hips up, and then march your feet. So little foot lifts, 10 really fast on each side. Can you feel the glutes turn on a little bit? If so, way to go, right? You're doing a great job. If not, let's talk about it because maybe your tailbone's tipping down. We lost the abdominal support there. So put the circle outside your knees. So it's like a little crown. And then you roll the hips up, pushing on the circle, and you roll them down. So this is a really great way to teach those outer hips how to turn on, but you do want to make sure that your inner heel is still pushing into the mat because we want to work the glutes, but not by losing the inner thighs, okay? One more time. Okay, now let's test our glutes. We're going to sit up for our spine twist, and we should be able to sit on top of our glutes, not freak our hip flexors out, and then work our obliques to twist. 1, 2, 3, center, and twist 1, 2, 3, center, and twist 1, 2, 3, and twist 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay. Jackknife. You can make this a little harder by using the magic circle. I'm going to do 2 with the magic circle and 2 without, just so you can follow along. Again, we don't want to use the prop all the time. In this workout, I'm showing you different ways to use it, but our goal is to use it to turn things on and then remove it and test our strength. That's why Joseph Pilates created the props, is to teach you a connection, and then you're supposed to challenge yourself without it. So jackknife, you don't have to go all the way up. You could just go overhead. You'll take the legs overhead parallel, squeeze the circle, and then squeeze the outer hips in to squeeze the circle to lift the legs up, and then roll it down, stretch the legs overhead. If you're like, are you kidding, Lesley? I'm not going overhead. Then you'll do rolling like a ball or double straight leg stretch or anything else that was a challenge for you. So that was 2 with. Now I'm going to do 2 without and see if I can get that same strength. So arms can be down by your side if you don't have the handles, right? I like to take them a little wider than my mat. So as you can see, the abs pull me over, my glutes pull my legs up, and my glutes and abs come all the way down. And then I reach those legs away into an imaginary magic circle. Woo, saw glutes and abs to make all that happen. Now, side legs. Take your magic circle, bring it to the front of your mat, put your bottom leg inside, and then your top leg on top. Okay, so then we're here, and we don't want our abs just to hang out. So our abs are still working. In fact, you might even be lifting your waist away from the mat depending on the shape of your hips, okay? So we're gonna push the circle down 10 times. The bottom leg is pushing down into the circle as well. So that glute on the bottom leg is holding the circle up, And then the glute on the top leg isn't just off because it's got to help lift this leg up to lift the circle up, right? Then after 10, take the top leg, put it inside and push out, out, out. 10 of these. I swear I know my circle's not moving, but my glutes are burning. Okay, then, ready? You're going to lift the circle up with both legs and down. So your abs have to support your spine, and we're not pushing with this hand, so I let you do little spider fingers, and we lift it up. Ooh, hello, glute. Okay, now, top leg on top of the circle. Okay, this outer hip is this glute's going to hold this leg up as I lift and lower my bottom leg. So the top leg doesn't get to push into the circle for me to lift and lower my bottom leg because we got to use the glute to hold the leg up. Magic. All right, one more thing. Ready? Hot potato to the front and to the back. To the front, to the back. Just 3 more. Oh my goodness, 2. I know we have to do the other side. Are your abs still working? And rest. I asked you because I think mine wanted to take a break. Because it's hard. It's so hard. That's what's so fun about Pilates. It's a full body workout in every exercise. I'm telling you about the abs and the glutes, but I've already been working your upper back. I've already been working your arms and every other part of your body. We just haven't focused on it, but they're still working because otherwise you couldn't make the exercise happen. It doesn't work like that. So we set up on the other side, push that bottom leg down, and then down and up with the circle. That's why I like it, because I can do a mat workout and work my entire body out in 30 minutes, and I don't need to have access to a gym or equipment. And so when I'm traveling, it's there for me, right? Take the leg, put it inside, and push out in the circle. And yes, it's nice to have access to the equipment when we have access to it, but I don't have to have access to kettlebells or barbells. I love those training activities, but they can be limited, right? Especially if you're traveling. Now the top leg goes on top. The glute turns on to hold it on. My abs are supporting my upper body so I'm not sinking into my waist. And the bottom leg lifts up and down. Woo! All right, and then the top leg goes up and over. Hot potato 5 times. Woo. And rest. Okay. So we are going to put the circle to the side. You are going to do teaser. Teaser is not a peak pose in Pilates, but it is a way to do a barometer check of like how strong we're getting, how much we're working the abs and the glutes, right? So you can do a rolling like a ball, squeeze the glutes, reach out and land into your teaser. Or here we go. Straighten the legs out, squeeze them together. Roll up past your 100 into your teaser. Now leave the legs there. The glutes hold on to them. The arms go up and your upper body goes down and up 3 times. Hello, abdominals. And then you hold your abdominals up into you to lift your body up as the legs go up and down. And then the glutes take the legs down and lift them up 3 times. And then everything down. So everything's working, everything up. Everything down, everything up. One more time. Rest. Okay. If you want to do some hip circles here, it's a great way to test your glutes. Otherwise, you're going to flip onto your stomach just in case you're advanced and you want to have access to that. You're warmed up. Take your arms out in front of you. Lay on your stomach. And you can have the magic circle here if you want to swim higher. I just want us to focus on our abdominals working away from gravity, though. So can you reach your tailbone long? Feel your abdominals engage. And then lift your legs up and swim. And really swim the inner thighs up so that pigeon-toed feeling in your femurs. So your glutes are working, but your abdominals are working away from gravity. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more and sit back. Round your spine. So now the leg pull exercise. You can do in all 4 arms and legs and just reach one leg out and one leg out, okay? Those kickbacks will be your glutes and your abs working from gravity. Otherwise, you're in a plank. And without lifting our hips, we lift the legs so our glute turns on. We rock forward and back, switch. So those legs are doing what they did in swimming, but now we're working even further away from gravity. So our abs really have to work. Our glutes are working to keep our hips still. And then we flip over. So you can do table here. That'll open the hips and work the glutes. Or shoulder bridge. We did that already. Or feet together, lift the hips up. lower the hips down. This is another level. If you want to challenge your glutes and abs, here we go. So your abdominals are holding your hips in place. Reach one leg forward. Stand on the glute of the other leg. And then once you're even, come down into kneeling for kneeling side kicks. So you can go back to side kicks, or you tip over. Your obliques are holding everything together. Tailbone is nice and long, hips over the knees, and we take this leg up and down. Woo, just so many different ways to work those glutes. And then other side, and tip. And we don't work the abs only in like doing sit-ups. They're always working in Pilates to help control our center so that our arms and legs can do different things. Okay, like a side plank. So if you want to do a on your forearm bent knees, this is going to be a great glute work. Your hip comes up, right? And then that way you're not doing anything with your shoulder if you've got shoulder stuff. Otherwise, the feet are staggered or stacked, arm in line with the feet, and we come up, and the glute lifts our body up, and we come down. So it's not the shoulder. Ready? Again, glute, and in. Last one. Glute. Woo. All right. Kick those legs over. Other side. So repeat what you did on the first side. Can you feel that outer hip hug everything in? We've got one more thing with our magic circle. So spin around. Place it back around your knees. So there's an exercise called seal. And seal tends to get really hangy outy in the hips. So we're going to do a couple of those rolling like a balls with the idea of seal here. So you're going to push out in the circle. 1, 2, 3, rock back. Balance, push out. 1, 2, 3, come up. And again, push out in the circle. 1, 2, 3, rock back. Push out in the circle. 1, 2, 3, come up. You can stick with it if that was hard. Otherwise, you take the circle to the side. Take your hands. Dive it in. So your abdominals are holding this round shape. You're not sinking. You have got your abs in a sit-up position. And then you push your legs out into an imaginary magic circle 3 times. Hello, glutes. Your abs hold you up here. And again, 3 pushes into an imaginary magic circle. Again, push, push, push. And push, push, push. Woo, one more time. All right, last thing. So push-ups. They are a great core exercise. They're actually a great full body exercise. Take this magic circle, place it down, place it between you, like on your sternum. And then you can have your knees down, or you can be in a full plank. And we're going to do 5 push-ups, elbows back. So the magic circle can help you come up and down and work on getting lower. And your whole core is working so you don't sag in your lower back. Woo! Hello. How do your glutes and abs feel? How was that magic circle workout? Do you want more? Let me know in the comments below. And also, at onlinepilatesclasses.com, we have accountability. So actually, we really do make sure you do the workout that you sign up for. Community, that community that really helps you understand you're not alone. The questions you have, the struggles you have, you're not alone. You can feel very alone when you're taking things out here in this atmosphere. But when you're in that OPC community, you have reminders from your friends in that community to take class. You also hear what they struggle with. You're like, oh, I struggle with that too. That informs us what the workouts are going to be, what props we use. And you can film yourself doing an exercise and get feedback on it. So maybe there's an exercise today that you did not feel the glutes or you did not feel the abs. Well, if you're an OPC member, you could send the video in and I could actually see, oh, it's your setup, or oh, it's this, or actually you need a little bit more support here. You need to do this exercise instead. So you get to be in charge of your body, of your practice, and that's what OPC is all about, to help you empower yourself to do your life better. So give us a trial at onlinepilatesclasses.com/YouTube. And again, join us Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific time for me to answer your questions. I would love to do that. Pilates is such an amazing thing, and it's my favorite thing to bring into people's lives. So I hope you had a really great time with this Magic Circle workout. Have an amazing day.